Hello. Welcome to Vamps and Vagrants. I am your one and only dungeon mom, Paige. I am joined, as always, by my closest friends and family. First up, grappled between life and death, Kelly, who plays Hugo.
Hi.
The birthday boy, Wesley, who plays Benvol.
That's me!
We also have Sarah, who plays Yetta.
Bistani betrayed me?
Kayleen, who plays Brana. Colin, who plays Redlin.
Hello!
And Victoria, who plays Rapture.
Hey.
So, last episode of Vamps and Vagrants, I wouldn't say last week, because we did have an off week where we had an exciting one-shot hosted by Sarah. But the prior week, last episode, you all met up after an intense battle with werewolves with the familiar Irina and Ismark, who were now joined by a Vistani-dressed woman, who you learned was Sasha. You joined ranks with them and returned to the tower, where you awaited Rictavio's return, one to cure Brana of her lycanthropy, and to see where your next steps in Barovia took you. You all took some downtime, focusing on different things like making wooden stakes and other materials and studying other... Kelly forgot she was making stakes. Yeah, okay. And you all agreed to take a long rest, knowing that when you all awoke, it'd be around the time Rictavio had told you via message that he would be arriving back at the tower, and you could all reconvene. Hugo offered to take first watch, where he used as much opportunity as possible to make a couple romantic moves on Sasha, who seemed to be, let's say, interested in Ismark. There was a kiss, I believe, and then she rejected you, and you walked off in your Hugo ways, and when you return to wake up Revlin for the next person in the watch, you saw that Sasha had been moved. She wasn't where you'd last left her, and when you went to discover where Ismark had been sleeping, you found Sasha shocked above him, covered in his blood, and she rose to fight you. There was a couple hits, and as the rest of you were awoken by Hugo's screams, she grappled you, Hugo, and as you all come tumbling out of the tent, you hear her, with Hugo over in front of her, blocking most of her body, say, "I didn't want to do this. I need everyone besides Hugo to roll initiative." Okay, so I'm gonna go from 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
19.
15 to 10.
10.
10 to 5.
9. 8. Killing it.
And what did you get, Victoria?
3. I got 3.
And what did you get?
I can just I thankfully know how to count up to 6 now. I've learned my numbers.
Apparently I can't. I can only count up to 3.
3, my lord!
Number 3.
Back.
That was a good
I made
reference
this
last week.
reference, didn't we?
No, it was from Shark.
I know, but I feel like I made this reference
You did.
recently.
Yeah, on the last episode.
Hey, Paige, real quick, what time of night is it?
It is just after midnight, probably between the hours of 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so my mage armor has gone off.
Okay.
It's probably close to midnight. Good news, guys. I got my bardic inspiration. I got this.
Wait, so does that mean we don't recover? We didn't lose anything yesterday, did we? Maybe?
I don't think we did.
I don't
We
know.
don't. It's not,
Everyone...
it wasn't a long rest, but it was considered a short rest. That's what Paige said, right?
Correct. You would not benefit from a long rest yet.
So I still only have 10 lay on hands in my pool.
That's what I mean. My bardic recovers because of level 5 feet. Garbage. Igor. See my spell slots. Don't talk about Igor.
All right. To start off, we're at the top of initiative. I'm going to read everyone off the initiative order if you'd like. It is going to be then Vom up first, then Hugo, then Sasha, then Revlin, then Brana, then Yetta, then Rapture. And that's our order. So, first up, Denvo. What would you like to do?
How far away am I?
In roll 20, it should be pulled up. I kind of put everyone in bulk. You're all coming out of the tent,
I
so
think I need to scroll down. Okay.
there's there's definitely a couple layers to that tower. But roughly, coming out of the tent, you're 5, 10, 15, 20, about 30 feet from Hugo, 35 feet from Sasha.
Well, looks like I can get within melee, then, right?
You're coming out of the tent, so, I mean, that first 5 feet, you're kind of working through each other.
Okay.
But,
So I can get here?
yeah.
Okay. Wait. I didn't have any time to prepare.
Oh, you had the whole 2 weeks to prepare.
Not for the first attack. I guess I did. Alright, well, I'll just go. Oh, shit. I think. Magic weapon is bonus action. Yep. So that's 1 second level spell. I'm gonna cast magic weapon.
Nice. So what did you do?
That?
You just cast magic weapon?
I guess I can get closer too. I'll just get right into melee. And
Wait, that was your full movement, you said?
yeah, I just dashed because that was my bonus action.
Got it. Okay.
Cool.
And then magic weapon makes your weapon magical.
Yeah, and +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls.
Yep. Okay, cool. Awesome. Alrighty. Then next up is going to be Hugo.
I'm currently grappled.
You are, which means can't do too much.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to break the grapple.
Okay, so you can choose to either roll athletics or acrobatics. It's going to be
Athletics.
contested against Sasha's athletics.
Okay, baby. So I just roll 1 regular dice of athletics, right?
D20. Yep.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20, bitch.
Oh,
Nat 20, bitch. I brought back the old school dice that's extra loaded.
of course you did. And with your strength, where does that put you at?
27.
Nice. All right. You break your grapple.
Okay,
That
so
is
I
your
can
action.
with the frenzy rage, because I'm frenzy raging. You can make a single melee attack as a bonus action.
But you have to use your attack. You have to use your action to attack to use the bonus action.
No, it doesn't. It says for the duration of your rage, you can make a single melee attack as a bonus action.
Okay, Toad. Okay, so is that what you did?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack her recklessly.
Roll to attack.
Cool. Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
All right.
God,
Roll
I'm
your
not
damage.
lying.
Okay, I can't challenge you. Roll your damage.
So that's 3d20s, d12. $30.
Nice. Alright. 30 damage. Awesome. You strike her with Helga, your great axe.
Mm-hmm.
As you break from your grapple, you swing and cut her straight across the chest,
Oh.
revealing quite the clavicle.
Not cleavage, clavicle.
No, you just get
I
clavicle.
like it clavicle.
All right, is that everything on your turn?
Yep.
It's Sasha's turn. She's gonna, in her rage, blood still dripping from what was left of Ismark, she is going to. She is going to. She's gonna do multi-claw attack. 2 claw attacks against you, Hugo.
I do have advantage because I am raging. Or reckless.
That's a nat 20 on that second, or the second roll, first attack. Oop, that does fail to. Okay, I'll go another 20. That was really, really good. And the second one's gonna hit too with its modifiers. It puts it above 20.
Okay.
Okay. 1 second, sorry. After Sasha is going to be Revlin, then Brana. But we have close. Come on. Cool. Okay. There we go. So that's 15 bludgeoning damage.
I'm taking half, right? But at 8.
Yes.
She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Why?
Because I'm gonna rebuke the violent bitch.
Awesome. Let's see, where does that put her at? 15?
Alright, so she takes half, but radiant.
Half of the 15?
Yeah, but radiant.
Okay. Awesome. All right.
That's a reaction last?
Yeah, that's my reaction.
That's awesome.
Next up, that's her turn. Next up is going to be Revlin. On deck is Brana.
Help me!
Like she needs it. Like she needs it, right?
Okay.
I'm up again!
I'm alright!
Yeah!
I need it.
So I'm gonna move to there, and with my bonus action, I'm gonna cast a 3rd level Shadow Blade spell. And in my hand, there's now a sword made of darkness, and kind of dripping that darkness like mist.
Oh, good boys!
Oh my god. He has fallen into shadow.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
And then as my action, I'm going to cast Firebolt. And that is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then that is 2d10. So that is 10 damage of fire.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
Sick. We have Brana on deck as Yenna.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna, oh, wrong tool. Move over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna punch her.
Sick.
I don't know what. I thought that was so funny.
Punch!
20
Yep, that'll hit.
something. I don't know how to do math.
That'll hit.
And I'm also gonna sneak attack because I got some homies up in this business.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so many d6s. Fly free! Okay, so 12 plus.
Got it. I wrote that down. You don't have to remember it. 12 plus.
plus.
What's that?
It's so I did 25 damage. I just used a calculator.
25 total?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. You rush in, flanking Benvolm and Hugo now, and as you get within the range, as you're punching her, and you look down and you can see what's left of Ismark's throat. It's been completely torn open.
I don't love that.
I know, I don't either. If that's your turn, next up is Yetta. Followed on deck is Rapture. Yetta, what would you like to do?
I will run in as, not that far because I'm scared, but I'll run in 10 feet. No, I'll run in 15 feet forward. And then I will point to Sasha the bitch and I will say, "You are the lamest fucking Vistani I ever met." And I will cast this mockery on her.
Okay.
She has to make a, goodness. I know, oh yeah, you have to make a wisdom save, sorry.
Okay. Wisdom save. That's 12.
Fail, so I get to do 1d4, nothing. Hey, it's a 3. She gets 3 psychic damage and she's disadvantaged on her next attack. And for my bonus action, I'm going to cast at first level healing word. I'm going to spin a whisper of healing magic towards Ismark and hope in God to pray that it maybe recovers his last inch of life. So that's going to be not a lot of health, but it's going to be d4 plus my spellcasting.
Okay.
That's going to be plus 4, 7 healing magic towards Ismark.
So you cry out to this terrible Vistani woman and what's left of Ismark on the ground, and as you try to send your healing word, you wait for a moment. You're not sure if it has any effect. Is that everything for your turn yet?
That is everything for my turn, thank you.
Alright, next up is Rapture, and then we're going to be at the top of initiative.
Rapture laughs at what... Fuck it. I laugh at what Yetta says. Huh. Right. And I cast, she said she's a fucking terrible Vistani, and I cast Toll the Dead, which is a wisdom saving throw, please.
You guys love them wisdom saves, baby! Oh, that's
Which
a 10.
better not be wise.
That's a 10.
Fuck
Oh
no,
my
she
god, Toll the
loses.
Dead is gonna work!
So I get 2d12 necrotic damage, and that is a 2, and 7 damage total, please.
Okay, you got it. I need to get another d20 because that one's rolling like garbage. Where's the one on the floor? That one was rolling great.
One on the floor.
And Raptures are, and I'm also gonna,
Oh, I see.
shit, that's the measuring tape.
No problem.
And I'm also gonna move a little bit closer,
Awesome.
I think. Just a wee bit.
Apparently the see-through ones roll better
Yeah.
because you can't hide bubbles
There's
Alright,
bubbles
that-
in this one.
in. There are?
Yeah, there's a bubble in it.
Oh.
But it's... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, awesome. We're at the top of initiative with Benville. Benville, what would you like to do?
Then Mom is gonna move over here. So, close to Ismark. Does he look like he's coming back?
From at this point, it doesn't look like it.
I saw the healing spell from Yetta, right? I mean, I can recognize that.
I'd say sure.
Alright.
That's gonna eat you up inside.
If that's gonna eat me.
Yeah, sure. You heard it. I mean, you heard her say it. Yeah. You've seen her do healing word before.
So the healing isn't working. Oh, okay, whatever. Pump the last of my lay on hands into him.
Okay, and that's the 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to be in. Okay, I see you're in range. All right. So that's your bonus action.
No, that has to be an action. So my bonus action is bonus action. Oh, no, I have to take the attack action to do that. Alright. I don't think I can take a bonus action.
You mean you don't have anything to use for the bonus action?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So that's your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. It is now Hugo's turn. Hugo, what would you like to do?
Okay. Before I go and slap a hoe again, I'm gonna scream out, I want the clock!
Okay, are you trying to activate the card yet I gave you?
Yes.
And you ask, I want the clock?
Yep.
Oh no.
Kelly, remember the thing might not know what that means.
It's okay.
It's okay for you.
As you cry out to the skies, Hugo, Helga in your hand, you feel, as you kind of readjust and you loose one hand out and reach out to the sky, you feel something appear inside of your fist. It's small, cold to the touch, but you're not sure what it is.
It's a fossil watch.
Let me. Oh wait, sorry. No, you don't. You don't get that yet. I need to tell you the cost.
I was gonna say, I was like, what?
You just get it. Yeah, you just get it. Sorry. Hold everybody. Kelly asked when I gave her the cost that I whisper it. So, fun. You just got a message, go.
He's
That's it, right? That one message is it?
Do you have a question about that one message?
No. I accept.
Okay.
Also, good Charlotte, man.
Why good Charlotte?
Oh, I randomly was messaging. I was like, oh, by the way, guys, because we were talking about how Colin's an emo boy now.
Are you messaging quiet? Or is this in the Google chat that I'm not paying attention to?
Yeah. Or really, Revlin's an emo boy now, and I was like, oh, by the way, guys, Good Charlotte's coming to Philly this month, and then Sarah's sharing Good Charlotte songs.
All right, Kelly. In Hugo's inventory in your journal, in roll 20, you should now have the item that has appeared in your fist.
Yeah.
Can I give you the turn to read through it? Because that's going to be your action. Did you have anything you need to do for a bonus action?
Can I just frenzy rage attack her with my one bonus action and that's it?
Sure.
I'll do it real quick and then I'll read while y'all are doing that. And I'm doing it recklessly.
I'm sorry? I already talked about this in her last turn. She says she doesn't have to.
26.
That'll hit.
Oh boy. 3, 6, 9.
Okay.
That way I can just keep my frenzy going. Thank you.
All right, that is your turn. Next up is Sasha. She'll cry out in pain as you all strike her, and she'll go, "Which one of you wants to die first?" And she's going to, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
All right, Thordak.
I'm trying to incorporate more dialogue in my combat. Oh man, I promise I rolled to see who was gonna get this one. It's Hugo.
Remember, she's disadvantaged.
I have her marked like that. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not trying to be a pain in the butt, but where in this is it? I don't see it.
It should be in your journal under your character,
Hugo?
under Hugo. Oh please, oh please. Do you know what I always forget to do? Is the one other extra thing. Now you'll see it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
So
nice.
she is going to, she's going to claw, and then try to bite Hugo. First is a claw attack. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And then I'll roll the bite back and back. That's 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits too.
Okay, so. Alright, the first one is. Okay, so it's going to be a total of 18 damage. 8 of it being from the claw attack. 10 of it being from the bite attack.
That's before half, right?
Correct, and so you will have that.
Okay, thank you.
And you can see as she, even though she doesn't have him grappled, even though she's taking a quick bite at him, it's not as intimidating probably as when you guys first entered the battlefield, but you can see as she's trying to drain the blood from Hugo, you see her kind of regain some vigor. It appears when she bites you, she's obviously gaining some hit points back on that one. But that is her turn. So we have Revlin, on deck is Brana. Revlin, what would you like to do?
So as my bonus action, I'm going to activate my Blade Song.
Okay.
Then I move up there, and I'm going to make 2 melee attacks with my Shadow Blade.
Awesome. Roll to attack.
So the first one is 8 to hit.
That will
Or sorry, 18. 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then the second one is a 10 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. So the first one does 3d8 plus 3 damage. So that is 17 points of psychic damage.
17?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it dark out?
It's between
Is
12
it-
and
hold
1
on,
o'clock in
sorry.
the morning, so
Paige,
yes.
hold on. I was gonna say, is it dark out at night?
I'm just trying to make sure because I got advantage on when it's dark out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll for my second attack now. Okay, so this is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and then this one will do 16 points of psychic damage.
Nice. Dude, how much was that in one round, dude? That's crazy.
It was a lot.
That's awesome. Was it 31? 33? 34? I can't do quick math.
I don't know.
Just
I
to
don't remember what my first one was.
Yeah? What's up?
in
17.
case Ismark is in the process of rolling death saving throws, he has +3.
I remembered.
Okay. Why is this? How do you say no?
Alright, that's everything for your turn?
How do you refuse a call?
Yep,
on that?
thank you.
Yeah, no, awesome job. Next up, we have Brana on deck. Yetta.
I'm gonna punch.
What? I wish I could do anime noises.
So, it's 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, my buddies are still there. Look at me, guys. I'm gonna get out the calculator again just so that I don't fuck this up.
We're millennials. We use our phones for mathematics.
27.
Nice. Sick. All right. Yeah. You guys are running house on this girl. She's not looking great. She's not looking great. Yeah. I mean, not that vampires have blood besides the blood they sucked up like a tick from the other people, but
Ew.
she looks real gross. Yeah. Definitely don't know how you didn't spot she wasn't a vampire before this, because damn, she looked like a vampire. Is everything for your turn? Rana. Is that a yeah? Oh, cool, sick. Yetta, you're up on deck. It's Rapture. Yeah, what would you like to do?
I would like to use my evil eye feature and use hold person on Sasha. She has to make a wisdom saving throw. And I'm curious, did this also freeze Hugo, or would it just freeze her?
Hugo's not grappled.
Okay,
So
just
has
just
no effect on Hugo.
Thanks.
Alright, you save 5.
Fails. So she's frozen for at least a minute. Every round she gets the opportunity to try to break the wisdom save. And for my bonus,
is it only every round, or is it when she takes damage?
it's on a success, the spell ends on the target. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom save throw.
That answers my question.
It's not a charm, so it doesn't affect them socially. It's more just a freeze. And then with my bonus action, I want to extend one of my bardic inspirations to Hugo and say, Hugo, get the fuck out of there!
Good job.
Is she
Your bardic
completely
inspiration is a D8, right?
She's restrained. Sarah, hold person does a restraining condition, correct?
It does a restraining condition, and it's up to a minute with 60 feet of range.
You'll
Yeah.
you'll have a folder in the journal, should be called conditions, where you can refer to what those are.
And yes, Kelly,
Have any
my bardic
questions
inspiration is a
about
D8.
what restraint does?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Sick, Yetta. So, as she tries to attack everyone who surrounds her, you see Yetta call out, and she's frozen in place. Rapture, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to cast Cloud of Daggers, please.
Cool. Okay, so what does that require? Can you pull that one up for me, actually?
Sure.
I know it's like within 5 feet of her, blades surround her.
Yeah, so it's centered on. Shit, where did it just go? There you go.
Got it. Okay.
It centers on her. She takes 4d4 slashing damage when she enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. Sidebar: this is the first time I've used an actual spell in so long.
I was thinking about that too. For flavor, just because there is going to be spinning daggers all around her, I want Revlin, Hugo, Brana, and Benville.
But it says 5 feet.
Yeah, 5 feet is every square around her. I hear ya. Everyone
Okay.
else, the 4 of you, I need to make dexterity saving throws just to get out of that space. The DC is extremely low.
Plus 3.
Plus 3 to
everybody.
everybody who's rolling, because of Benville being a protective paladin.
23.
27.
11.
I didn't hear Revlin's.
Alright.
23.
12.
Okay, and then Hugo.
14.
Everyone, you can choose, as long as it's not within that every 5 square feet her, and as long as it's within 5 feet of you, you can choose to move 5 feet away from her as you all successfully dodge these spinning daggers that appear around her. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you can move your characters where you'd like them to go. I'll let you make the choice as you dodge doubly successfully.
I'll stay where I am.
You're gonna take damage.
Well, I need to be in range to attack her.
You can move.
And doesn't she get an
Kelly, you can move away and back in within the next turn.
Okay, but doesn't she get an opportunity of attack on us?
She's
No,
frozen.
She's hold point person. I could have said that too, but yeah, with the restraint condition, she's not allowed to take reactions.
Okay, sorry. Then sure, I'll move back.
That's why I did it.
All right. Anything else in your turn, Rapture? That was good.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out, casting.
Does that require concentration?
It is a concentration spell.
Cool.
Indeed.
All right, we're at the top of initiative with Benville.
Alright. Well. time to attack now. So I'm gonna attack with my sword, my magic sword.
You get a advantage.
Right.
Not that it's not taking up any of your turn. Your turn like your action or thing. Roll another dexterity saving throw as you're entering into it. I'm doing this all for flavor.
Okay. That's 17.
Okay, you're fine. As you're kind of ducking and dodging through these daggers, continue with your action.
This is my
Flavor is rocky
roll,
road.
My first attack.
I like a rocky road.
Dunk.
Oh god, that's 8.
8 will. Well, are you rolling with advantage?
I already did.
Oh,
I rolled
yeah.
the first one before.
What were they? What were the two?
It was a 3 or an 8.
Yeah, neither hit.
Do
I'm
either
sorry.
of those hit?
No, I'm sorry.
I just didn't want to say the 3. Okay, the second one is either. Oh wait. No,
Did
wait.
you have a bonus?
Sorry, 8 plus 8 is 16. I can't count.
The first one was
Sorry, 7 plus 8 is 15. Was the first attack?
that would hit.
That would hit. That's pretty sweet. I was sorry.
Wait, no, sorry, it wouldn't.
Okay, cool.
You said 15. I'm sorry.
All right. The second attack is 20.
Not 20?
No.
20 will still hit.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna divine smite on this baby,
Oh, the baby.
level 1. So 8. So 8 slashing damage that's magical,
Yes, because you cast a magic weapon.
and then 8 radiant damage.
Nice. She's still up. Still alive, but she's. Do vampires breathe? I don't know. That's your turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Hugo's up next. On deck is Sasha, where she will attempt to escape and take damage as well.
Yay!
But it's Hugo's turn first.
He sees what he got that just miraculously appeared in his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna put it around his neck
Mm-hmm.
and smirk. And then he's gonna go in and attack not recklessly, just he's going to go in and hit her 3 times.
Okay, roll to attack. As you
And you
all...
want me to do a dex thing like you did with everyone else to avoid dags?
Yep, I'm doing that for flavor for everybody. So you're
All right.
Dex saving throw.
18.
18, you succeed, so roll your attacks normal. As you see Hugo charging at everybody, you'll see a loose chain hanging around his neck, because I'm pretty sure he's still not well clothed, if I know Hugo. And you can see there's a small little totem thing on the end of it. You can't quite tell in the middle of this chaos, but he seems to put on this necklace.
22.
22 will hit.
Cool. That's 1.
Okay.
Why am I rolling 2 dice? Dummy. 8, 4. Let me do it all at once. Attack 3 times.
You change it up every time, so
I know. I never know how to do this.
I prefer if you roll them all at the same time, but I'm
Okay.
sure there'll be that time where I won't clarify and maybe you killed the character on the first turn, you're going to be mad at me. But yeah, it speeds
It's
things
fine.
up,
First
definitely.
hit, and then I'm rolling the second one is a 16 and 7, so that's gonna hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then the third one. Oh boy, this one's bad. 12. That don't hit.
No, that won't hit.
Alright, we'll do 2.
Oh, this one's bad.
Your D8.
70.
D8. Kelly, your D8.
Oh, it's too late. Fuck. Sorry.
Why am I a bard?
Usually I'm good at that. Alright, so then 6, 12, 12, and 11 is 23, and 5 is 28. 28 points.
Alright,
Am I like 1 point short? 'Cause I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
no, you're not.
Okay. That's all. And I'm gonna then dodge back out of the cloud of dags.
Sick. I won't make you roll a dexterity saving throw because you roll a lot of dice on your turns.
Did I have to move back out of it to not?
No, I was just doing it when it was first getting cast. Like this, like it's. I don't know if it has verbal components, Cloud of Daggers, but you haven't seen it used, I don't think, or maybe it's been a while. I think you cast it on the hags too, but it's been a while, so it just would have caught you off guard. I'm just.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, hags. Yes, verbal component. And also a sliver of glass that I took from the windows of the wagon that Hugo exploded. So I'm real prepped on that one.
Oh,
You don't need a lot of material components for you guys, because you guys all have arcane focuses, I think, for the most part, unless it's an expendable material, in which case you do that material. So I like the flavor though, so sure, fucking wagon glass. It's stained too, stained wagon glass.
I should have fucking staked her in the heart with my steak. Fuck.
Staked her in the heart with my steak. I eat steak.
Eggs.
So at the start of her turn, she rolls that damage, Victoria.
Yes.
And what does she roll? Or you roll?
4d4. Oh, I get to roll?
Yeah.
Cool. It's 4d4 slashing. So I got a 1. Seven.
Okay. You can see as she obviously she starts to turn there, and you see the daggers start to swing and spin and cut at her. She's going to try to make a wisdom saving throw to break her hold person from Yetta, right?
From Rapture, right? Or was it Yetta?
No,
Yeah, I
Yetta's-
did hold
Yetta's
person.
doing the hold person.
With my evil eye.
Whew, that's good. What is it, a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom.
20.
I'm going to use my last lucky feature to make her re-roll it.
Ooh, last one. It's a 20 again. I rolled the same number.
Well, she succeeds.
All right. How does she take any damage when she leaves the point you've created?
When it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
All right.
So I guess not.
No, she would not. So you're going to see her.
Can I move it?
What is she gonna do?
She uses murder all within range. The spell.
That sucks. I wanted to die there.
She's feeling cornered, literally on an island, cornered and surrounded, cornered.
Yeah, you'd think she wouldn't have come on an island.
You guys had secrets and you let her in. She was like, fuck yeah. She'll look through past most of you. It almost looks like she's looking between you, Yetta, and Hugo, and for a moment you're not sure which one she's focusing on. And you'll see her eyes glare and focus, and she'll snarl and show her teeth, and she'll say, "I'll kill you!" And you'll see her start to shift and turn into mist.
Dispel magic. Or counterspell, more accurately.
Alright, what level?
3, because that's what I have to cast it at.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Gotta look up one thing.
I don't know if that'll work. We'll see what happens.
Please keep her here. I would die. And empty that. I'll kill you. Fuck.
I use kill reaction.
I'm on it?
Yep. There you go.
I'm on it to kill her.
I mean, it's clearly in the handbook.
I got to do a homebrew thing recently, and I was like, ooh, what should I call it? And I can't tell you how tempted I was to make it a joke and call it I'm on it. I was sincerely tempted. I was like, I could call it I'm on it.
We have to make it a feat and send it to Matt Mercer.
And he'll be like, what? Why does this do everything? Because you were like, in the moment, you're like, oh, I'm pretty sure this like beats the game.
No, the thing that I was trying to make it do was make it so I could find spellcasting components.
Wesley, if you get a Taroka card, you can wish for the I'm on it feat.
There we go.
It's kind of true though, depending on the card.
Sorry, guys. This is requiring a little bit of research.
I'm scared. It sounds like the deck of many things.
You gave it to the dumb one.
You did.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't ask for this power. It was bestowed upon me.
Okay, so I've got my answer. As you cry out Revlin, and she shifts into mist form. Unfortunately, it is not a spell. It is a ability. So I was rooting for it. I wanted it to work, but it's not a spell. So you'll see her shift into this mist cloud and begin to slowly levitate up. That's her turn.
Do we get any reaction to it, or like attack of opportunities, or anything?
Yeah. So let me.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out how we can keep her here.
I want an attack of opportunity. I like those. They're opportunities.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't specify, but I'm gonna say yeah. Go ahead, make attack of opportunities. Anyone who is within reach of her. So that looks like that's going to be
Ismark.
Is Mark and Benholm?
And me.
Benvom.
Alright.
What about me?
You're
not within reach, you're 10 feet out.
You're within 10 feet.
I no longer have advantage either.
I just
If you were a furbolg, you would have
I didn't
10
move
foot
you,
reach.
Kelly. I didn't move you, but you're not next to her. She hasn't moved.
Did you move yourself, Kelly?
Did you ever move back in?
yeah, I attacked her last round.
Okay, you gotta be better about moving your iTotem, because I can't memorize 6 people's choices. So go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
I don't think it hits anyway. 13.
So you died on a battle, on a hill that you couldn't win.
16?
16 will hit. What did you say, Kelly? 16?
She said 13.
13 will not hit. Okay, roll for your damage.
Someone used
I
Divine Smite
wish.
too.
How many of those do you get?
As many as I have first level spell slots.
Sick.
You're a douche.
I'm a douche?
No, she's talking
No,
about
the cat. Her cat.
I was gonna say, get out of here.
It's my birthday.
Alright, so 11 slashing damage that's magical.
Mm-hmm.
And
Come on, Wes. Come on, Wes.
So close.
Ah! You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No!
I use I'm on it, and I get to attack again.
The radiance of your now magical weapon, you can see it cut through the mist, and even though it doesn't feel like you've hit much, you can see the light kind of shooting and enveloping this medium cloud that's appeared in front of you, and you hear like a gust, like a howling gust from it, like burst out, but it continues to rise, and yeah, now it's about 20 feet above you guys. That's...
Oh, wait. She's not gone. She's just in a cloud.
She has a flying speed now, and she used that speed to go 20 feet up. So she is not gone, but she is in mist form, 20 feet above you guys. That is the end of her turn. It is Revlin. On deck is Rana.
Revlin jumps 20 feet into the air.
He uses levitate.
He uses
I-
explosive weapon.
No,
Pyramid.
I hate to...
In a
Sorry.
pyramid, I can get on top and I can like swing at her.
I need to be clear. There is actually something else happening between Revlin and Brana. But go ahead.
What?
There's
What?
love.
Something is happening.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I'll take my new sword in my hand and I'll throw it at her. And because she's
Does
sorry,
your
I'll move.
sword- What kind of sword is that?
It's that dark sword. Sword
I
of
know,
dark.
what type of weapon though? Is it a sword, a long sword?
It has a thrown quality. It's on the spell that I sent out.
Damn.
Okay, go ahead.
So that is a 22.
Go ahead.
So 3d8 psychic damage. Plus 3.
She explodes.
So that is 15, 16, 18 psychic damage on the first hit.
How do you want to do this?
Oh shit! So Revlin throws his sword and it pierces the cloud and it coalesces into a woman again and drops to the ground.
Well, you can make those choices, but okay.
That's how you do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I throw my sword into the cloud of mist.
Coalesces back into a woman.
I believed it.
I like
she
it.
turns
It was
back
kinda
into a woman
badass.
and she's not wearing a shirt now and her boobs are huge.
But the boobs
She's
are
got-
also
she's got-
clouds.
Big anime titties and they bounce.
Are they clouds or are they pillows?
I was just gonna say she returns into a vampire and falls to the ground with my sword sticking out of her chest.
Colin, I like that. I like it.
Sword.
I throw my sword, she recoalesces into a woman, and like Whisper, Vax's blade, I bamf there, and suddenly I'm having sex in midair with a vampire woman with huge pillow tits.
I was just gonna falls.
Revlin loses his virginity to Jesse.
Already has lost his virginity.
No, he's a virgin. It's alright, Colin. No, it's okay.
He was all women.
Yeah, he does.
He had a really nice old elf lady when he was very young, and it was okay.
Why are you trying to make this so sick?
Alright.
Oh, man, you're sick.
Alright, I can't be serious for a second, I'm sorry.
On your next turn, add Whisper to your inventory.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, Colin, I'm sorry. I want to sincerely apologize. Alright, so as this dark blade flies into the air and pierces the mist, although you all try to look and follow its trajectory, you see it stop and strike the mist. It does coalesce, but as it begins to fall, I know I hate to do PTSD to Kayleen, but it coalesces into dust. A few things muddle and kind of collect in the pile of dust as it falls to the ground, and it almost is like Barovian snow, but you all see it kind of start to fall down. You look down and see it collect into a pile where perhaps some belongings preside.
I say return in Elvish, and the sword appears in my hand again.
I drop down to Ismark and see if there's any way of stabilizing him.
Roll a medicine check.
Where is Irina?
I will address that.
Also, you said that something was happening in the space between Revlin and I, not between Revlin and I. Would I have observed this phenomenon?
Not anymore.
You all don't give me a chance to fucking talk.
I think it's, 14.
Benvolm, you crouch down to Ismark's side and,
And he fucking dies.
what?
No, go ahead.
Benvolm dies?
No.
Well, now you suggested it. You check his vitals and you see no signs of life. I really want to call this episode Anime Titties now.
That's a good name for him. Especially with this really intense moment.
Sad.
Why are you so cute?
Okay.
My cat is being so cute.
Okay.
I look down at Ismark and all I'm thinking about is he hot dough? No, that's not what I'm thinking, but I love it. I can't do anything. Fuck.
You see Benvolm to the side of Ismark, lost, unsure what to do next. After you see him assess his vitals, checking for any signs of life. Kayleen, you said, who asked about Irina?
I did.
Oh, sorry. My mistake. Roll a perception check.
I'm doing it with disadvantage because I just came out of a frenzy. For the record.
Thank you.
Perception, cat move. 14.
The last few moments of the battle, you kind of quickly think over, and Sasha's last words as she gazed between you and Yetta, vowing to kill you. You kind of look over at Yetta, and then you turn completely around, and you see Irina standing there, petrified.
Like scared petrified, or like is this like a condition petrified?
Like
her
the
brother's
condition
dead.
petrified.
Like her brother's dead. Oh wait, like a
No,
condition?
this is guys. No, this is worse.
Fuck.
Okay, I go over and I try to like shake her.
When you go to reach for her and shake her, although she looks, as you approach, she looks like Irina. Her mouth open, her eyes open. You touch her and she feels cold, like stone. And as you shake her, she's a solid object. You even like pick up this figure and she is rock. And as you kind of shake her and you kind of like look at her like, what the hell?
Oh boy.
Do we all see this?
Yes.
Yeah, does this bear any resemblance?
Yes, this might be a curse.
Great. Nice.
Fuck! We're fucked.
All we can do is wait for a Ricky Tiki.
I mean, if I was him, just based on our track record, I would not show up to hang out with us.
I mean, yeah, but he also said he would.
I don't know about you guys, but I could not blame him for going back on his word on that one. I mean, look at this mess we've made. I've gestured to the bodies.
Hey, we didn't make the bodies. They signed up to walk with what's her face. We just are dealing with it now.
Guys, Ismark's dead.
Yes.
He was our first friend.
Was he? Alvin
Yes.
was my first friend. And Igor.
And now she's fuck Christ.
Yeah, curses don't go away when you die, so
What do we have? We have to break them, right?
yes, we need the greater restoration to restore her to her former self. Ricky Dicky was able to do that for me. He broke my curse. But the guy at St. Markovius could do this too.
We already need a greater restoration for a cat girl.
And me.
And for our friend here,
I believe they
Revlin,
also.
roll an Arcana check, Revlin. Oh no, sorry. I'm so sorry. Religion check, Benville. That's me forgetting my categories.
I yell out to the sky, I want a greater restoration spell.
Arms outstretched. You wait for a second. Nothing happens.
16.
Didn't someone say that the abbot at St. Markovia could bring people back from the dead?
yeah, the vampire bitch.
I mean, if we're gonna
as
trust-
you think of the abilities of your god, and what you also remember something Sasha had mentioned to you all after the werewolf debacle, and saying that lycanthropy can be solved by a religious removing of a curse, different than
Greater restoration.
the abilities needed to restore a Irina or a cat girl.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Stella.
Thank you, Stella Watcher.
So yeah,
Curse
removing a curse isn't the same as greater restoration.
Okay, well, we still don't have whatever that other thing is.
We don't have
So,
any-
like, there's still a lot of problems.
It's something that I can learn, though.
Can you learn it in just a couple days?
Maybe.
With
How
all
long
the things we
will
have here right now?
Do we
Maybe.
think she's dead in the stone, or like, do you think there's a time limit, or is she just dead?
Would that sort of spell mean anything to me?
Roll an Arcana check.
Um, 20.
You know of Arcana that does that. You've never seen it applied verbally, strictly, in the way that you think you're putting together just happened. So with that, you're at a loss. But you've read about petrification, the restoration of a petrified individual, and you're confident that there are things that resist death in those states, that they would not die in that state. There's things that are at least protecting them from certain. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's pretty hard to kill somebody when they're petrified.
So is this like the? Oh yeah, I don't know this shit. Never mind. I don't know anything.
I find something nearby and I Aragorn helmet kick it.
And break your
in
foot.
exasperation and break my
And
foot.
Victor Hugo breaks his toe.
I take my battle axe and I swing it. No, actually, I'm just kidding. I'm not chopping down another tree.
And we want to go to sleep and try to regain what we have.
I think first we should decide what to do with Ismark. Do we want to try to bring him to the abbot for resurrection? Or should we perform burial rites?
He was bitten. I don't know if we have time to wait.
You'd probably want to burn the body if that was the case.
Can I search the body before we burn him?
You can search the pile of dust. Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Think he's a pile of dust?
Oh, I thought you were talking about. So
I was
yeah.
talking about Ismark.
Wait, there was something that Ricky Ticky or one of them told us about having to do with the bodies and oh wait, no, that was lycanthropy was the moon cycle, right? When the full moon comes, fully werewolf. We were told this. Do you need me to roll a fucking?
What are you trying to remember?
If there was something about
I don't know what to make you roll.
if there was something about vampires coming back from the dead after they were killed, how that works.
Octavio told you things to do to take care of the vampires after the battle outside of the St. Andrew's Church.
And the dead people that were bitten by vampires.
Correct.
You said to just burn
We
them.
burn them.
Just no modifier to that. Just burn them.
That's what he instructed you guys to do.
But she's already dust.
But he's dead.
I still like the body.
I'm checking Ismark's body for stuff.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Can I check the dust?
Yes, Kaylee, you can check the dust. I'm sorry, Kelly, what'd you say?
14.
You would find some familiar weapons. A long sword on one side, a short sword on the other. Actually, he would have taken his belt off in his sleep. It would be neatly handled to the side of his bedroll. And you'd find a belt with attached a long sword and a short sword. And
What his pants on?
What?
Are his pants on?
Yeah, his pants were on. And that's what you'd find on his body.
Like
We
pockets, things like that.
He had a backpack that's not on him. He was
I'll check the
sleeping.
backpack too then.
Kaylee, what did you roll on your investigation check?
Oh, I rolled on that one.
Oh, okay. It looks like a pile of dust.
dusty.
Yeah, it kind of poofs up a little bit as you're kind of like frantically stirring through it. You're like, oof.
I stand up slowly and I say, we wait for the cusp of dawn. And if Rictavio hasn't made it by then, we send his mark to Lathander and the Morning Lord. We should build the fire bigger.
I'll quietly start helping him gather materials for a fire.
I'll do so as well.
Okay. As you begin to collect fire, Hugo, you pulled into his pack. What did you roll with your second investigation check?
A 5?
You'd find a heavy crossbow.
Okay, I'll hold on to all of these things.
Otherwise, looks like some just random knickknacks he was probably holding for Irina. Nothing about importance.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will also help prepare for the ceremony for tomorrow morning.
Okay. It's just around 1 o'clock as you all begin to kind of wander into different directions, collecting miscellaneous wood and tinder for the fire, and you hear a raven cawing far off in the distance.
I think we need to build up the fire and continue with our cycle of watch. Wake me before the dawn so I can be here to make sure that Rictavio gets here before the sun rises. But we need rest.
Okay. I go inside and I get in the tiny hut.
I need to recast it.
Okay.
Oh.
Or do I?
Well,
It lasts for 8 hours.
so it wouldn't last your entire long rest. So
I'll just
eventually
recast
you'd
it
have
for
to recast
safety.
it. Okay.
I'm gonna recast it around Arena's frozen form and make sure everyone's in before I recast it.
Okay. That is not a problem. It is just after 1 o'clock in the morning. Roughly since you've spoken, you, Revlin, have spoken to Rictavio, it would be coming about roughly 4 to 5 hours until he said he would be able to make it to you all. Who would like to? Are you guys doing rest or watch?
I'll do the first watch.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Are you doing it inside or outside of the tent?
Outside.
Okay.
Before can Ismark's body fit on the edge of the tiny hut?
9 of us
Or I guess
total.
we can watch over it. People that are watching can watch over it, I guess. Alright,
Mm.
So what do you prefer? That's up to you guys.
Okay.
It could fit.
just
8, 9. There'd be enough. Yeah, we could all fit.
I mean he's an object technically at the moment.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. So are you guys bringing him into the
I think
tent?
the watcher should watch over him now that I think about it.
I'd say he was not brought in just because I didn't clarify.
Yeah.
And it's already been cast.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm asking what you guys would prefer to do.
I'm indifferent. He's a dead body.
I think we
I
can
think
keep
it's
watch
fine.
over the dead body.
Like that direction.
Okay. So the rest of you kind of begin to try to recover, returning to ideally long rest. Long rest would probably put you close to the mid to late morning, which is later than you guys obviously have typically rose in the past. But you all return to a long sleep again, hopefully trying to recover from any damage or weakness you've recovered. With an 11, Revlin, you kind of look out, and at this hour, with the mists starting to heavily obscure you guys, you struggle to see out even beyond the edge of the island and into the water and beyond. So The immediate area seems to be quiet and calm.
Okay.
Okay. Who would be following up Revlin on his watch? I'll do a total of 4 watches. So not everyone needs to do a watch.
Before dawn or during the whole rest?
During the entire watch, yeah. During the entire long rest I'm trying to cover it for.
So third watch would be like right before dawn?
It would be, yeah, it'd be before, yeah.
Third watch? Okay, I'll be third watch then.
I would like to.
Rapture.
Sorry, you go, Rapture. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I can take second or fourth. Okay.
I was saying I would like to take the same watch as Benville. Like, I don't want him taking it by himself.
Okay. So we'll have Rapture go next then. So Rapture, roll a perception check.
She's also working on her poem for Victor when she has time. That is a 13.
Are you applying Rapture stuff or Buffy stuff with you?
I am not. Ooh, fuck. Sorry, that is a charisma modifier to wisdom checks when she's on my shoulder.
Wisdom checks, yeah. Perception's under wisdom.
Oh, okay. Then that adds my charisma modifier. Sorry, which is.
I think +3 for you.
I think so, but let me double check. Yeah, so 16 then.
Awesome. Okay. You're kind of looking out. It's between, probably 3 or 4 in the morning at this point. Thankfully, you're not too sore from the battle just a couple hours earlier, and you're kind of looking at the remains of this island, the remains of the wagon, the remains of Ismark, and the remains of Sasha. And as you're waiting there and thinking of Victor and what you would say to him, what you'd write to him, you start to hear something in the distance. And you see even Buffy kind of alert up and kind of get to attention and look off to the entranceway of the island.
Rapture doesn't. I don't say anything.
You wait a few moments. You can still hear the noise.
I creep a little closer, but still by my tiny hut. What kind of noise is it like?
It's hard to
Is it
discern.
like a?
It's hard to discern with the 16. It's not loud.
Is he hot?
sounds of
Like
earth,
a hot noise.
maybe some
Earth?
maybe maybe some movement, stomping of the feet maybe occasionally.
Like a wagon kind of sound? Like a walking kind of sound?
Yeah, with not a wagon. Definitely not a wagon.
Okay. But like a tiger, maybe? I'm gonna Buffy. I'm gonna merge real quick.
Okay.
And
shift into Buffy.
I'm gonna shift into Buffy. And then that gives me Raven stats. I do not fuck the bird.
Good night.
Good night.
You're not allowed to
Good
make
night, got
CK
me.
jokes anymore.
I heard that.
So, no bestiality with Buffy. She was my spirit friend. I don't know. So...
Fuck them.
Oh my god.
Goodbye. So I'm gonna move closer on the branchy branches to this noise to see if I can suss out. So I'm gonna fly stealthily.
Alright, roll a stealth check. Flying to trees would require you to fly over the island, over the connecting, and fly to one of the first trees on the mainland, on the rest of the land of Barovia. Just so
That's
you're
really
aware.
far for a watch. But
You're following the noise.
I'll take a little peek-see. Alright, and then what did I say I was gonna do?
Stealth?
Stealth check. That is a 7. Buffy hits a tree, falls to the ground.
Now, let me see.
I lied that as an 8. I'm +1.
Okay. As you've traveled across the island, the noise has definitely gotten louder. You can definitely isolate that it is a single creature.
Oh, shoot. I always forget to add Raven stats. I added my stats. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
You can tell it's definitely a single creature.
Okay.
It's definitely not being quiet. Clearly, if someone was trying to stealth, you wouldn't have picked them up as you've kind of gotten closer. And you can, at this point, now that you've crossed the island, they're extremely close. As you sit on a branch, the mist starts to kind of clear away on the pathway. And you see a figure from the west heading towards the island. It is shadowy, misty, of medium size.
Can I get a little closer to see what it looks like? Like, how close do I have to be to see who it is?
It's approaching you, so you don't need to approach it. In theory, if you stayed where you're at, you could see what happens.
Alright, so I'm just gonna, for a little bit, I'm just gonna stay bird. I am bird.
Alright. It did not roll a very good perception check. So as it
I am
begins
just
to
bird.
walk closer, through the mists, alone, cloaked, limping with a cane, appears Rictavio.
Yay!
You can
Why is
see
he
him.
limping?
He's always limped. He's always walked with a
he has
cane.
a limp.
He got that
So-
gangster junk swag.
I do not want to scare him,
But I'm scared.
but I scare him. No. So I'm going to chirp a little bit, like make some birdie noises to kind of alert him that I'm there. Does he seem like...
I want to hear some bird noises.
At one point at the beginning of our campaign, I had queued up Buffy noises, but I used headphones and they were on my laptop, so it just never worked.
Well, we're
One day.
queuing up Victoria's bird noises right now.
All right. Please, technical difficulties, time for bird noises.
No.
So I can't...
You gotta do
um,
it. There we go.
Alright.
no, just like kind of, all I can think of are like, like owl noises, but she's a fucking raven. So,
She's
and
shifting.
she,
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
and so I'm just gonna kind of, he seems okay though, like normal Rictavio, just
He
kind of walking.
Yeah, you can see he was not trying to sneak. He seems to be walking with confidence, obviously at a slower rate because of the limp. You can see him walking with a hurried pace, which is probably where you were hearing him when you first detected the noise. Occasionally he'll walk into, why is Kelly laughing? He'll walk into a puddle or something and you'll hear like a muddy thud, but yeah, he seems okay. He definitely seems to be making as much haste as possible.
All right. Does he have any like a wagon? He said he doesn't have a wagon. Does he have like a anything I can land on without scaring the fuck out of him?
No, he is completely alone. He has a pack on him. He seems to be carrying, but yeah, no, there is nothing like transportation wise.
Does he have anything like a backpack or a cart or a saber-toothed tiger?
He has a backpack.
So I'm gonna make some bird noises and just fuck it land on his shoulder.
Okay. You can see him kind of stop as you've started to descend off the tree, and he would kind of be just kind of surprised for a second as he sees how close you get, and then when you land on his shoulder, he kind of looks at you, kind of knowingly, but like you're not sure, like, huh?
Does he think it's Buffy or does he know it's Bapture?
I think he understands it's unusual.
Okay. Buffy would. Oh fuck. Sorry, I just dropped a pen randomly onto the floor. So kind of now that he knows that there is a thing there, I'm gonna fly kind of where is this pen? Fly kind of further away from him, like further up the road, and return into Rapture.
Like further up the road, meaning closer to the island, Or further
Yeah,
back?
closer to the island, so I'm not like behind him. I'm ahead of him, so he like. It's dark, but he can tell that I've become a person he knows.
Oh, okay. You'll see his, try to keep a straight face. I'd say trying to save face, but you can see he's kind of like taken aback. And when he sees you shift and your cloak kind of sputter and fall back to your side as you shift back into a raptured form, you'd see him take a couple steps further to kind of see you through the mist. Have you
She kind of nods like a, "What's up? Yeah, that was dope."
have you always been able to do that?
Recently.
Where are the others?
On the island. We're glad you're coming. We need some help.
Show me the way. And he begins to follow you.
And I show him.
Yeah, it would only take a minute at most for you to get back to the island and to the campsite you guys have created. He kind of looks knowingly at the tent and he goes, "I don't think I can come in."
Oh, yeah, fuck, sorry. So I go in and I'm gonna wake up Brana. And no, who else? Who was next on watch? Benvolm and
Benvolm and Yetta.
Me and Yetta.
oh fuck! I wake up everyone except for Revlin, who just went to sleep. Sorry, dude. If you hear us, that's cool, but I don't want to disturb you need your spells and shit. So I wake everybody up.
It's dark already.
Get up as well.
Ricky, Tiki, she would not say that. Rick Tavio's here.
Oh,
He's just arrived.
should I drop my tiny hat?
More sleep.
Let's carry Irina out.
Okay.
Maybe we should warn him. Can he hear through the tiny hat?
You can't hear through it, no.
You can.
Didn't
I don't
she
think you
drop
can, Sarah.
No,
I
not
didn't
for
give him
sound.
any. I didn't give him any details. Just told him things were bad.
I'm not super strong, so I could go talk to him. I'm good at breaking bad news.
Brana, you and me?
Yeah.
So let me just be clear: is everyone just breaking their long rest, or what's going on?
No, I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting up.
Okay.
I might go long rest actually. Now that he's here, that's ostensibly my watch is over.
I mean, I was gonna wake up for my watch anyway, so isn't it like the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
I'm just. Yes, for those who are about to do their rest, it's just like everyone just be mindful, be deliberate with your choices. You know. Cool. Okay. So what's everyone doing? What's the game plan?
I will break the news to him about the bad news.
As you all kind of discussed how you're going to handle, even in the few moments you've left him outside the tent, you've seen him look around kind of quickly trying to assess what you guys, like when you called him and maybe what's changed in the tone, and you would see him see Ismark's body on the ground and begin to approach it as Yetta, as you and Benvolm and whomever else is deciding to come. You'd see him walking over as you leave the tent.
I'll walk up to him.
I'm watching it too.
Hey, Octavio, we're happy to see you. We had a bad couple of days here, so.
He's looking down at Ismark. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, my frog died. It was really bad.
I sort of put my hand on Yetta's back and I said, "We came here to meet you and heard screams in the forest and found them, and they'd taken company with the wrong person.
Was it Strahd?
No, but it was another vampire." And I point to the pile of dust.
I think
Sasha, she said.
Vistani have tales of ancient vampires, and we've heard tale of Tatiana, and for some reason I can't shake the feeling that this might be her. He warned us about Tatiana, and I just feel like potentially this might be her, so maybe we killed Tatiana, I don't know.
She went by Sasha.
Sasha. Anything else?
She looked Vistani, but like not from my tribe and not from the Valaki tribe, so I assumed Kresk. I don't know. I never went to Kresk, so I don't know their customs.
Sasha. I don't believe she was a Vistani.
I don't either. But she cursed. She cursed, yeah, that's another thing. She cursed, I think it's frozen. And it looked to me like a Vistani curse.
Okay. Priorities.
Yes. Oh, also, Brana is almost
Brana,
a werewolf.
Brana,
Yeah.
Yes.
She was bitten by a werewolf.
Where's Brana? Brana?
Tiny
I'll come out. Hi. I got bit.
Also, Irina.
Also, did they tell you about the Irina thing? Because we're really bad in 1,000 since we parted ways.
I thought I had a shitty day.
Do you want to talk about it?
Come here, let me take care of you. Let me see.
I kind of say, is there anything you can do about Ismark? He's dead right now.
He's gone.
Oh, he dead. Oh, he dead though.
I
He did though.
sort of sink down to my knees by Ismark and start. I just close his eyes and push the hair back out of his face and start preparing him.
We can pray. We have some other options. We can talk about those, but first let's make sure Brana's okay. And as you put your hand out, he would assess and look at the wound. It's definitely a werewolf.
Yeah, I was there. It was a werewolf. Yeah.
And what are your symptoms? How do you feel?
Not hot.
Irritable?
I mean, is that new?
Brash to action?
Again, hard to discern if this is all new werewolf stuff or just Brana things.
Fair point. You see him kind of slap his hand on top of it, and a radiant energy quickly envelops your human arm. Cast Remove Curse.
Yay!
You are cured of lycanthropy.
Yay!
Brana does a little victory dance and then high fives.
Revlin misunderstands and kills you.
The death pack is final!
Necromancy!
With his killing blow, he turns her Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Brana, do you feel less irritable?
No. Not really.
At least she can guarantee she has to only shave the regular amount of time she already currently shaves.
Nice, Rictavio. I'd high five you again.
I'd high five you again, but you're my dad.
I don't think
Wait,
that's our
wait,
relationship.
Do people in the Forgotten Realms shave?
Yeah.
Vistani do not.
Benville does.
Unnatural.
Benville does, but Wesley doesn't. So, was someone gonna say something?
I'm sorry, I'm not lawful good as a human.
We keep cutting off Kaylee, I think.
Well, I was just gonna say, in the game that we're playing currently, Brad, was gonna go, as nice as this was, and I appreciate it, I think we've actually made a bigger mess of Irina, just in general.
And
Fully.
Brenda kills herself.
Have you dispelled the hut? Because he wouldn't be able to see her.
Where we were gonna carry her out.
We'll go get her.
Oh, okay. It would take the two of you. I won't have you roll. But it would take the two of you to carry out a full stone medium creature. And as you carry her out, he would kind of look on her. That is definitely outside of my expertise.
Great.
Fair, because I haven't encountered many stone people.
Shit, and we blew up the wagon.
You what?
That wagon out front of your tower. We blew it. Well, I did not blow it up.
You said we.
It's a royal wagon.
That
It's royal. Hugo
Okay.
did it.
What kind of wagon was it?
It looked Vistani. It looked very likable. We assumed Sasha, and then Sasha said no, so I don't know why that wasn't red flag number 1, but it wasn't.
We're just a very trusting group.
Yeah, I thought I warned you to be careful.
We try.
I did not trust Ismark, I will say that. He's dead now, so that's my bad judgment.
Trust the people we're not supposed to. And just
I swore to Brana yesterday I would not kill people in our party, and that did not just include us. So I felt like I was trying to keep my promise.
Yeah, I tried.
You did so.
So if we want to save either of them, we have a couple things we need to do, I guess.
We can save Ismark.
Potentially, doubtfully, but there's hope.
Wouldn't we have to make him a vampire? Oh, sorry, I'm not here for this.
Was he
I'll
bitten?
sleep.
He was.
Then there is no hope for him.
I start building the fire back up since ostensibly it's probably died down.
But there is still hope for Irina. The abbot, St. Markovia.
Oh man, this place.
She's gonna murder us when she wakes up.
She'll be thankful for your help. What is important is we keep her safe, we bring her back, we do what Ismark died doing, protecting her.
We wake at dawn.
We
He was
plan.
a follower. Yeah, at dawn. He was a follower of the Morning Lord. It's the least we can do.
Go, rest. We can talk more in the morning. There's things I can fill you in on.
Unfortunately, Rictavio, I cannot recast Tiny Hut. I do not have the magicka in me to restore it. I would just have to wait until the next day. I could drop it, but I could not
You never,
recast it.
Oh, that is okay. Go rest safely. I will keep watch.
Oh, we also found something in the tower. Is this your tower?
This is the tower we're staying in. Definitely not mine.
We found something. I'll let Reverend tell you of it. He knows of its deeper meaning.
Was it with the card reading you told me about?
You
Yes.
remember it?
I
Yes.
give him a copy, one of the copies that I made.
He looks over it, and you can see him kind of get excited when he reads over the materials. This is not what I expected from his own mouth. He's given you his weaknesses.
Yes.
This will help you. The start.
Yes.
When you told me about the reading, I was shocked to hear it was under my nose the entire time.
Well, it's good to know that he still has a weakness to light and staking works. And if I can get a gold sunburst emblem, I'll be able to use a spell soon that can create true sunlight.
Another thing to look out for.
Even
Yes.
better news is Sasha did not take this information back to him. I do not think he knows we know this. Unless she knows that spell that you know, Revlin, then we're fucked.
Sending.
He definitely knows enough, but we are safe for now. Rest. I will fill you in on my few days without you all in the morning.
Yes.
We will also wait to rest this mark. For Barovia.
Barovia.
Barovia!
Barovia, the land I call my home. I'll start singing the national anthem. Do we have a national anthem? Can I make that it?
I think someone sang that once for Barovia, where I was Genovia.
I was gonna say, I bet Genovia.
Oh, you betcha.
Hey, Anne Hathaway, how you doing?
Very different.
Princess Nia right here, girl.
Somebody sat on me again.
Every day.
Barovia is known for its fires and vampires.
Yes.
He would also get skinned alive.
So,
Isn't that movie?
Rictavio shuffles you off to your tent. ushering you all to take a well-needed long rest. He offers
Well-
to handle the rest of the watch.
Oh, yeah.
And you can handle it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I will sleep.
Everyone will sleep.
Tavio's a nice man.
He is such a nice man.
And you all, within 8 to 9 hours, recover from a long rest. Waking up just after 10:30, I'd say.
Thank God.
Okay, I wake up and I go outside of the tent. And do I see Rictavio? Because I haven't seen him yet.
10:30?
10:30. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're doing... Yeah, sure, we were doing... Well, it was only like an hour before dawn, so you wouldn't have gone... You would have done it before rest. Sorry.
Okay.
If you want to rewind, we can handle Ismark's burial. Because he got here just before 4 o'clock in the morning.
Build up the fire that we have big enough for us to lie down a body and I guess Yetta was staying for that as well.
I was with you on your watch, so if we did it at dawn, I would be with you.
So with the help of Yetta and Ismark.
You mean
Rictavio,
Rictavia?
yeah. Oof. Ismark can't help much. We lay him into the flames. And I'm torn again, and there's this sinking feeling at putting the body to flame instead of burying it. And I just look to the sky and say, I know this isn't the way we have been asked to honor our dead, but I don't know what else to do. I feel that it would be a dishonor to Ismark to not do this and let him fall into the land of the undead that he so fervently fought. I only hope that you can take this small light that we've made of his body and bring his spirit into your greater light. I'm sorry.
The fire begins to rise and engulf the form of Ismark. And just because it's happening right before you, in theory, before he ushered you all to a long rest, anyone could have been there to watch it. As long as you didn't immediately go back to bed. So if anyone had anything else they wanted to say, that's not a problem.
I will turn and look at the burning pyre and I will say, may the morning Lord light guide you to your peace. And we will make songs of your great time as burgomaster, and we will watch your sister as best we can. You know, all things considering, we're kind of like the worst, but we will do better. And I don't think you're a vampire anymore, I'm sorry.
Rapture, would you be there for this?
Sure, yeah.
As
Yeah,
you're-
Rapture's there.
As you're hearing them all speak of the Morning Lord and the light, you would hear a faint but lovely whisper in the back of your head. A familiar, motherly voice. And you feel the urge to echo the words with her as she says, bring him through the natural path from life to death.
I see that. I echo that. Bring him through that. I imagine that was my lady.
Was the Raven Queen.
Rapture kind of just murmurs that under her breath.
And as the voice begins to fade, You can even feel a smile on her lips, the faceless mask that you saw before you in a dream. You can feel the smile, and her voice fades off as you hear her, good, good.
Would she have been pleased that we killed a vampire?
Both that you stopped eternal life, and that you let a natural death continue.
I'm just on my knees, watching the last light in Barovia drift into the sunrise.
Rictavio would give you all a few minutes, maybe even half an hour, trying to avoid any interruption, any touching of the flame, letting it kind of die down slowly as it quickly brings the remains to smoldering dust. And he then ushers you to sleep.
Before that, I would like... Would Ismark like us to bring his ashes back to the village to be buried near his father? It's not the same as the burial, but it would have some of the impact he deserves.
I think he would want to be buried and honored like all the burgomasters before him, with in the church in Barovia.
I will take my water skin, dump it out, hold it over the heat of the fire to kind of maybe dry it out,
Okay,
and save it to pick up as much of the ashes as I can at the end.
not a problem. You would reason you'd want to give it a couple hours, so
I'll do it in the morning once I get up at like 10.
Yep, perfect.
Cool.
I have a glass decanter you can use if you want.
Do you want to use that?
It's crystal.
Yeah, it's crystal. I stole it from that fucking guy we killed.
Okay, you go. I've taken that from your sleep, so if you want to offer in the morning, I appreciate
I
it.
may offer it in the morning.
I plan on using my water skin.
All
But
right.
yeah, I go to bed.
Otherwise, if there's nothing else you guys would like to do before your long rest, you have all recovered from said long rest. Hit points are restored. All abilities are at max. You rise in the late morning to not a comforting, but just the smell of food cooking. Maybe some burnt bread.
I sniff and I look around to follow the smell.
It's outside the tent.
Okay, I go outside.
You would see Rictavio is scrambling to try to make up 7 plates of food.
I run over and I give him a big ol' hug.
Hi, Hugo. Help me. I'm not very good with the cooking. And you can see him trying to scramble up some eggs and try to scoop them off into some versions of plates he's brought with him. You can see he's brought down the single settee he had upstairs in the castle down. Just trying to get some food and stuff for you all.
Alright, I'll be a hand and help, but I'll also like sneakishly pick pieces of food off of people's plates and eat it.
Kaylee, that's my favorite thing ever.
I want that so bad.
I want that tattooed on me.
Alright. What are you doing, everybody?
I will wake up and I will go and join them and help as much as I can.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Rictavio, I'm so sorry, but I think I destroyed your wagon.
I've already heard about the wagon. It's not mine.
Then who the fuck's wagon is this? Do you have like guests over or something?
Definitely not.
It had a bomb in it.
Yeah, I know. It almost blew me the fucking bits.
And looked to be a Vistani wagon.
What?
It looked like it was a Vistani wagon, you said.
That's what I think. I mean, that's what when I saw Vistani wagon, I saw that. I said, that looked like Vistani wagon, it did.
Perhaps Strahd has found out where I was hiding and sought me out.
Why would he have Vistani wagon?
represent the people outside of Valakay.
Right. I keep getting lumped into Vistani, so I just was like, who the fuck from my tribe fucked us over? That's all. I'm mistaken.
What did you say, Colin?
I said he did have a Vistani vampire.
She not real. She fake.
About her. I've had the night to think. Like I said, I don't believe she was Vistani.
Oh, guys, guess what? I totally kissed that bitch before we killed her.
Good job, Hugo! I give him a high five.
I smack her hand down.
Wait. Did she give you consent? Consent is important.
Yeah. She really wanted to bang me, but I was like, no, we can't. And then I was like, I gotta keep watch.
I want to see if he's telling the truth.
I kind of walk off and look out into the mist over the lake.
Lucky bitch.
Lawful boys are moody drama boys.
I rolled a 9 on my insight check to see if Hugo was lying about her wanting to bang him.
I know, I'm not. You know, I don't. That's you guys. I don't make.
I know.
I rolled also a 9.
So what happens?
That's a stalemate.
Stalemate. We neither of us know if we convince the other one.
You're both at that. You're both like at that point where you're both like like looking in and glaring at each other, and you're like, you don't know.
And then I came back from my watch, and he was standing over Ismark's body, and then she attacked me.
But okay. She wasn't standing over his body.
They were laying in the thing together, no?
We were sharing a warm.
Pork. Did Revlin
He
walk
couldn't
off
have
too?
me, so she went and had Ismark.
No.
Oh, okay. You said, I walked back and you said awful boys or moody boys.
Lawful boys are moody boys because he has a goth blade, and you're.
Fair enough.
He's got that good Charlotte. My blade is called Charlotte.
Hey Dad, where to you?
Oh my god.
I have to say, Paige, I'm pretty confident you based Sasha on the song Bloody Valentine. I ripped out his throat.
I'm glad I walked away.
To take off my disguise just in time to hear Hugo cry. You bitch!
You mourn the death of this
That's the story. It's the same song.
Oh my god, we made the Bloody Valentine music video.
That's why I sent it in the chat. I just couldn't contain myself.
Except in this case, is Ismark Hugo's true lover? 'Cause
No.
his love died.
No. I think it's like she is saying it to Hugo. Like, I mourn the death of Ismark. I didn't want to kill him, but I just had bloodlust and
and I love you.
kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. I thought you made her up, Paige. I'm not joking.
As I was saying, Octavio interrupts with a elaborate gesture. There was once a burgomaster from Barovia named Sasha Evliskova. She was the burgomaster before the Kolonovics.
Shit. It must have been her. Did she have like big cloudy tits?
Jesus.
I never met her. I heard she was beautiful. Dark black hair.
Did she have dark black hair? I don't remember the color of her hair.
Yeah.
Her picture's still on the screen, I'm pretty sure.
How did I get offended?
All who remembers it's the big old titties.
How many burgomasters are we gonna kill?
Hey, we
Oh my god, we got a running track record.
We didn't kill the old one, the old guy.
Oh, actually 4 though. They
He
dropped
was
it
just
like black.
dead. He was just dead. We've seen.
Technically, this motherfucker.
Strahd's perspective, if we're doing like an ulterior perspective, Strahd's perspective is like, these bitches come in and just destroy all of my local governments. I hate these people.
Yeah. Well, what happened with you, Rick Tavio? Like, what delayed you? You ran into old friends, you said.
I was delayed.
you can see him like he was going to finish a point. He goes, yeah, so I was traveling to meet you all here when I received a message. Led me to go to Kresk.
You went to look.
I thought I had enough time to get there and back before you made it, considering how long it takes you guys usually to do things. And I got to Kresk.
Shade.
Oh, yeah.
I got to Kresk, and they would not let me in. In fact, they're not letting anybody in to Kresk. The doors
Oh, I can get in.
locked.
I can get in.
Why aren't they letting people in?
I'm not sure. I demanded that the Burgomaster come and speak to me. I demanded his urgency and his attention. He came and he practically shooed me away. When I asked, I said I would do anything to get into Kresk, knowing that we needed to meet with the abbot of St. Markovia, which is inside Kresk. I offered my services, and he said the only way we'd be let into Kresk is if we locate a missing delivery of wine.
Easy.
I said the same thing. So I was on my way back with my wagon when right before you messaged me. I believe several of Strahd's minions came to try to take me. So when I was interrupted, that was the interruption.
Wait a minute.
Did I take your cat?
They took my wagon.
With your cat?
Did they kill your cat?
I'm not sure. I think they thought I was inside.
No.
I was able to sneak away, but not without letting out. What did you guys name the cat? Michael Jones?
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
No, it was definitely Michael Jones.
Mr. Michael Jones.
Oh, it is Michael Jones. I'm sorry.
Mr. Michael Jones. So
Weird
I
garbage.
thought I was having the worst day ever when I heard your message that we had a werewolf amongst us, and I came and just found more bodies. So yeah, we have a lot cut out for us, it seems.
Wait. Victavio. There was a rumor in the village of Barovia. Now, it was just a whisper, but I'm good with that. And there was a rumor that Strahd was looking for a man. And you know, Strahd does not do that. He looks for women.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you think this could potentially have been you?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I clearly he's intent on figuring out either me or perhaps my connections to you all.
So you have heard of us, yes.
You are by far the worst pirate I've ever heard.
Do you know any more information about the old Sasha? That was the Burgomaster? Why does she turn evil? Do you know any other rumors about her?
Yes, I do actually. Thank you for asking. I'm what you could call a Barovian historian, and I remembered, I read that Sasha Vilaskova, her family is long reigned in the family of Barovia, that the river is named after her family, River Evliskova. She did not die in her post, but in fact wed Strahd von Zarovich about 60 years ago.
What?
So I believe she was one of the brides of Strahd.
Oh, good. That's definitely gonna curry favor.
Well, they obviously are not together anymore. I mean,
Why do you say that?
Because she wants to
Well,
suck my dick.
well, no, because he wants Irina, you know. So
Oh, I don't think that he's above like polyamory.
no.
We murdered Giselle.
No wonder she hates Irina so much.
That does explain a lot.
She says, "I will kill you." She's jealous. She's jealous bitch. She's dead now, so fuck her.
I mean, but like actually fuck her, because like now we have a stone Irina to deal with.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Like,
She fit in the
we'll get
bag of
there.
holding.
That's fucked up.
There's so much rotten horse flesh in there. Please no.
There's so much fucked up shit in there.
I took all the rotten horse flesh out.
I took out all the horse flesh.
Alright, I'm stepped off to the side and I start casting a spell.
What spell?
It's a level 2 spell that nobody has seen yet.
Okay, what spell?
Secret.
Oh, okay. Do you have a name?
I'm on it.
It's I'm on it.
Guys, I had to reveal it for you on the birthday. I let him do it once. It's on it. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's not. It's a real spell.
Shit. All my notes are on this other computer.
But you don't get to hear about it because an actor did not prepare.
Wait.
Stanislavski. Yes.
Hugo, did my what's that shit around your motherfucker?
It takes 10 minutes.
You gonna wait 10 minutes?
Your cards worked.
Ooh,
No, it takes 10 minutes to cast the spell.
my cards.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you're fucking
you're
awful,
doing it
dude.
though.
Yeah.
What did it do? What did it do?
I asked for a clock and it gave me this necklace.
You know how to read time.
Huh?
Do you know how to read time?
Nope.
So, like, did you just get to ask, do all the cards give you anything? Like,
I don't know. They're your cards.
oh, it's another day, yes?
Yeah, it is a new day.
I'll take it.
Rana, it's your turn for practice. Would you like a card? Would you like a card?
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna give out a card every day? There's bad stuff in there too.
Is she asked for the card? Card. Don't give me a power if you don't want me to use it. I will start to curse people or I will give them cards. Cards.
Good.
Okay. Veronica deck.
Like 1/3 of the cards up at the top. That's where I'll cut it.
There?
Yeah, perfect.
Cool. You ready? It's
Mhm.
face down and it's away. When you choose to flip it, it goes into effect.
Okay,
You flip it or do you want to wait?
I'm gonna wait.
Okay, so I'm putting that card face down to the side. I will not look at it until you tell me to.
Okay.
It's hidden on my bookshelf.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
No,
Look
I
at it.
don't cheat. I don't cheat.
Not you. I'm saying this to Brana.
Oh.
No, I think we've had enough adventure for the last day or so.
And of course, I just find it. I used the bardic inspiration, obviously.
Okay.
You're just gonna let us sit there?
Yeah.
Why?
We don't know what it is.
Why would you say you'd play and then decide not to play at the last minute? Huh?
I will use it at my discretion.
You're a tease, bro.
That's what they tell me, Yuga.
Could I give myself a card?
Yes.
Do it.
Fuck. No, I get one a day.
Brana.
No, I will give everybody else one before I give myself one.
Brana, just look at it right now.
Because I'm so kind.
I got to ask for whatever I wanted for
What
mine.
did you ask for?
With no consequences. A clock. So I could learn how to tell time.
As he's like presenting his necklace to you, he's like, yeah, I asked for a clock and I got one. You can see it is an hourglass attached to the necklace and not a clock.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, do clocks exist in this time period?
Probably not.
Victoria,
That's fine.
what did the Raven Queen give you?
Fucking Raven.
A cell phone? Thanks, Mom.
Oh, unlimited text messages, thanks.
Yeah, you guys should.
Do
You guys should really peep the sex that Victor and I are sending. I do actually. I realized I do have a pocket watch.
So you know the answer to that question.
I
Yeah.
forgot about my pocket watch.
Yeah.
It's not for the Raven Queen. It's for my brother.
I don't think anyone knew that.
You have
No.
a brother? You have family?
That was part of my teacher's lie.
Huh?
Continue. Brana didn't flip the card.
That's
Flip that card.
Can that conversation please be canon where you just see Rapture like fluffing up Buffy's feathers? She's just like, never mind, continue.
Flip the card.
I'm not flipping the card.
Can I flip the card for her?
No.
Flip the card.
No.
Well, I mean, you could physically take the card and flip it, but you don't know what it would do. If you really want to be Hugo, and you really want to piss off Brana.
And me again.
What do you mean again?
I told you I was never giving you another card, and I still owe you a haircut. So fuck off.
What?
A haircut for what?
For permanently tattooing me without my permission. So.
Is Igor on your body canon?
She fucking said it, and then I was too busy.
You just let me stop there.
I muted myself because I was hysterically crying over an imaginary frog.
I assumed that was a joke. I assumed that was joke.
I was kind of joking, and you just let it happen.
I wasn't letting it. I was muted because I was for real bawling.
All right, we can pretend it didn't happen. I was just joking around, bro.
Good, no haircut.
Or you guys just start pranking each other nonstop, because that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Hey, Brana. I'll arm wrestle you with your metal arm. Flip the card.
I literally just got cured of lycanthropy. I am not tempting fate. Huh?
Then why take one?
Because I said that I would.
She said I could practice because your dumbass said it didn't work. And if you got the fucking hourglass necklace,
It did.
I didn't get one thank you from you.
Thank you so much.
Eat ass.
That was quick.
You know, whatever, dude.
As you're all finishing up your eggs and bickering about magical tarot cards, tarot cards, and what to do next, you would see Benvol, a dim, I can only describe it as dim light, not bright light, but you'd see the clouds kind of break through after the 10 minutes of your casting, and it would land on a point on the island about 10 feet, 15 feet from you, and you're anticipating this beautiful horse.
A majestic warhorse appears. A celestial warhorse.
Like a unicorn?
Typically celestial,
What do you mean?
but in Barovia, it appears, it is a warhorse. It acts the same way it would with your spell, but it is skeletal and spoopy and yeah, but it works the same way.
Rapture immediately likes
I'm
the
gonna show you
warhorse.
something in this session.
Yo, is that bony horse hot?
But
No.
you see Benvom summon a gigantic skeletal warhorse.
Why? What the fuck, dude? This is awesome. Where did this come from?
What the fuck?
Does he say that?
Yeah.
Ah.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Benvom cursing for the first time.
Yeah, I think that's the first time Benvom has ever cursed.
Solaris?
Atreyu's good. Atreyu's good.
You can see it come and approach you. It looks like him, if that makes sense.
I
Well,
reach
this
out-
is like a.
I reach out and touch Solaris's nose.
You can see it kind of leans in, and even what is like a weird, like dark sheet of like mist that kind of puffs and pooms around it. You can see what would be the hair, the mane, kind of lean up against your hair as it kind of nuzzles in, and the like a little bit of like a poof of that like misty, shadowy effect kind of like poofs away from you as your like light still kind of reaches out to it.
Does he do the thing he always used to do where he kind of like nips twice playfully, but then licks.
Yeah. You can see despite a skeletal horse, a regular tongue open up and lick Benville on the side of his face.
That's more horrifying.
I don't feel so weird about Victor anymore.
Yeah. I bet those were celestial cats. Does he still have the type celestial for all intents and purposes?
I believe so. I can double check at the end of the session, but yeah.
Otherwise, it's kind of fucked up that he's conjuring an undead horse.
He's not conjuring undead. It is originally a celestial horse, but somehow when summoned here, it's altered. The magic is altered.
I'm supposed to be a celestial too, so.
Ooh, sorry. No, I found the. I'll show it to you. Will you come over here real quick?
Uh-oh.
It's at the bottom.
It's bad news.
Fuck.
It is not celestial. It is an undead steed.
Oh fuck.
It is still your horse as you remember it. It's just how weak the Morning Lord and Lathander's power is here, he can only summon it in this form, it appears.
Ben Lomas is okay. If you practice your spell more, maybe you will be able to do it.
I dropped to my knees and just, yo,
You're having a bad day.
Lord!
You can see it mimic you. As it drops down on all these. I wish I could do a horse name, but I can't.
And as I drop my head down toward my knees, Solaris disappears.
Oh. You'd see the undead horse fade into an incorporeal, like black mist and disperse.
Why did you get rid of him? I liked him.
I did too.
Benville, was that supposed to happen?
Solaris is a celestial warhorse that has been my friend for many years on the plane we came from.
When you return home, Solaris will be the way he was.
I don't know if I can see him like this.
He seemed pretty happy to see you. If that makes a difference.
We know the Borovian catchphrase.
This is fucking hell.
This place is literally fucking hell.
I thought he could be of help with Irina.
He can.
What the hell was that? Wow, sorry, we heard a really big crash in our apartment. Not in our apartment, nearby. Was it downstairs or something? Sorry.
We heard it too via like.
It sounded
Like-
odd.
It did.
Is that is Chloe? It's not here. It happened somewhere
I thought it was
else.
downstairs.
It's not
Out the
downstairs,
window.
right? Out the window?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Did
didn't
someone
see
hear
it.
the car?
No, it definitely was like within, I think in our apartment, but like the floor below.
Maybe.
Okay. Do you hear anything else? Sorry guys. This should I'm sure it's fine.
I don't know that I can see in that way.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
we might need him if it takes two of us to carry Irina as it stands.
I can keep you distracted, Benvom, so you don't look at your horse.
Okay. Another 10 minutes later, you would see the now familiar. I'm sorry, I lost the name of the horse again.
Solaris.
Solaris return, neighing the way it left, in the same form.
You one rad dude, Solaris.
Can we? I feel like he needs like a pair of like dope ass sunglasses, even though it's really like not sunny here.
You know what you should have wished for? Horse glasses.
Don't know.
Horse
Well, so, like, if you give me another
glasses for Ben Bohm to see things as living.
if you give me another card, I can wish for that.
I can't today. I could give anybody a card, but it would not have magic.
Well,
I
maybe.
picture Hugo's necklace like Flavor Flav style, but like just a giant fucking hourglass.
Yeah, like Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah. Let's see. Go ahead, sorry. I'm trying to remember something.
All right, what's our plan, kids?
So I say we collect our things.
Oh, we gotta find this wine.
I believe we will find our answers if we head to the Wizards of the Wine.
Sounds like a reasonable place to go looking for wine.
Sounds like a good place to
It's
go.
the
Just
only winery in Barovia. And I know it trades out to all the major cities. And I'm sure you've already had a ton of it, and he kind of looks at you, Hugo.
Wait. Wasn't there a shortage of it in Valaki?
Yes.
Wasn't the barmaid mad at us for constantly ordering wine?
Yes, the
That
blue
was the
water.
night everyone was in town. For the
But why the wine? Why not all drinks?
because they don't have anything else besides wine in this fucking hellhole.
Just so you know, Paige, Solaris speaks common.
Okay.
Your horse can speak.
It can speak?
Ability to. He understands common.
Okay.
God damn it.
Anyone or your command?
He understands common.
Okay. So when you call it a rad dude, he totally gets it. Unless you're saying it in a different language.
He has an
I go,
intelligence.
my dude. Find out.
I can't make horse noises.
He has an intelligence of 6.
That's more than
That's
Gem. That's more than Gem had. That horse has more smarts than my one-shot character.
I think he's smarter than Grog too. Grog is 5, I think.
Yeah.
I think Grog is 6, but
Isn't 6 cool and below 6 is where you're illiterate?
I thought it was 6 you're illiterate.
Oh,
I
okay.
assume that too.
I know he has a -2, but
What's Hugo's intelligence, Kel?
It's not that bad. It's 8.
It's 8. It's a -1 modifier.
We treat Hugo like he's dumb. He's not dumb at all.
Actually, I'm smarter than all you fuckers.
Nuh-uh.
No.
okay.
I don't think you're smarter than any of us.
Let's calm down.
Nope.
I sort of tentatively rub Solaris's nose and say, "It's good to see you."
Aww.
You can speak with me telepathically as well if you want to be that.
So I'm gonna do. Man, I gotta get really good at like a trinket-like relationship with
Wait,
Wesley
wait.
now.
I can communicate with it telepathically.
Okay, so do you say that to it, or do you?
No,
tell-
I say that to it out loud, but I don't know that he can communicate
No.
anything back to me.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a link.
Yeah.
Yay! We lose an animal, we gain an animal.
Yay! I'm not responsible for feeding this horse.
One episode's called "Hello Sasha, Goodbye Igor." This one's called
Goodbye, Sasha.
Hello Salt. What was it? What's your horse's name again?
Solaris.
Solaris. Hello Solaris, Goodbye Sasha.
Hello,
Please
Solaris,
don't
my old
leave me
friend.
alone with the horse.
This one's
Can
already
you-
undead, it appears, so I think you're good in that regard.
Good.
Okay, let's go. Let's get moving. Let's get to a plan. I would like to go to this wine place. It sounds intriguing. I would like to make moves. Money moves, so to speak.
Okay.
Is that a Vistani proverb.
Yes. The ancient owner of our tribe before Madame Ava was named Cardi.
Any words that she lived by, that she passed on to generation to generation?
Yeah.
Example?
Money moves, bitch.
Oh, just money moves. Okay.
Also, fuck Nikki.
Who the fuck's Nikki?
Who knows?
Oh, okay.
Another Vistani.
I like Madame Ava more than this Cardi.
Oh, definitely. Madame Ava's is dope as shit.
Yeah.
She drops some dope ass rhymes.
Alright, if we're ready to go, we can begin to head southwest towards where the winery will be.
Following you, my friend.
Alright. As you all pack up, saying farewell to the tower and everything that transpired on the island, you would depart. Yeah, that's
Right, Kazan?
I was actually about to do the robot is waving out the window or something, out the hole of the third floor. But you begin to head quickly south, turning right, heading west, and onwards to the next leg of your journey. And we will pick up next session in our travels.
Cool.
Yay!
Woo! Good job, everybody.
Yay, Kaylene's not werewolf.
You guys
Yay!
made yeah, that's something to celebrate. You guys made quick work of a vampire. Pretty powerful.
Wait, yeah, what happened? I dropped.
Well,
She fucking did.
1v6 isn't it's hard even with really strong creatures, so yeah. There's benefits to being a saboteur and negatives. That is one of the negatives. But yeah, I'll stop the recording. Looking forward to next week. Going to find some wine.
Woohoo.
Should be easy. Or will it?
I have divine sense.